National Championship goes to the Dogs. The Washington Huskies win their first NCAA title.
When the University of Washington clinched the 2009 World Series in Oklahoma City, one young fan from Ohio took notice.
In 2009, when they won the World Series, I actually went out to Oklahoma City for a tournament. When we went to visit the field, the purple and gold confetti was like still everywhere. There's this picture of me and my travel ball team at the time standing in front of the bracket, and looking at the picture, Washington is right above my head.
Taran Alvelo was only in the 6th grade, but set the goal then that she would one day be a Husky.
I became obsessed with how they worked, the way they just played. So I was like, I want to be here. I want to have purple and gold confetti come down one day for me.
A pitching phenom, Alvelo committed to the University of Washington during her freshman year in high school.
I knew this was home for me. I didn't even really have to even look anywhere else. I knew this is where I wanted to go.
By committing so young, Alvelo still had 4 seasons of high school ball to play in her tiny hometown of Carroll, Ohio. Population 524.
If you're coming from Columbus and you're heading like straight down 33 towards like Kentucky, it's gonna be this little gas station and you'll see a sign that says Carroll, and that's it. It's quaint, but it's home.
It's a really small town, and she's the star.
Our softball and baseball field were right next to each other, so a lot of people would like stand in the middle of our fields and then watch both.
She was tremendous. I mean, sometimes I would go watch those high school games, and even the umpire I was nervous for. I'm like, oh gosh, if the catcher misses this, umpire doesn't even know how to move out of the way. She was just in a league of her own.
I would never change being from a small town. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone's in everyone's business.
In a small town, when you are someone like Taran Alvelo, I think sometimes you have people, wanting you to fail. I think for Taran, that was hard.
With Alvelo on the mound, Bloom Carroll High School made it to the state championship game her freshman, sophomore, and junior seasons.
Our team was rare. Every person on our field was so good. Every year we made it to the state championship.
And during the state semifinal game on June 4th, 2015, Alvelo pitched her team into the state championship for the 4th straight year.
I don't think one individual player gets a win. Because this isn't a one-person sport. This isn't everybody's sport. This is a team thing. So as a team, we tied the record today.
But after celebrating the victory with her team, just 2 days before the state title game, Alvelo found herself in trouble.
I was very overwhelmed. I was to the point, I was my breaking point.
Just hours after leading Bloom Carroll High School back to the state championship, 18-year-old Taran joined a friend on a shopping trip to Kohl's department store.
The next thing I realized was I was walking out and I was being stopped. He's like, hey, let me look in your bag.
Inside her bag was $128 worth of stolen merchandise.
I just started crying. And I was like, there goes Washington. There goes my dream.
That night, Alvelo was cited by the police for theft and banned from pitching in the state championship title game.
It was probably one of the worst days of my life, and it was just stupid, unnecessary, and I have no idea why I did it. I was like, I am literally every stereotypical person who thinks they have it all and gets too big for their head.
Even worse, Alvelo had to face the fact that she might lose her scholarship to the University of Washington.
The next day I woke up and I called Coach Tar.
I got a call from Taran at 7 in the morning, so I better pick this up.
I was expecting to call her and her already know. And then I was like, and how she answered, she's like, hey, T. And I was like, she has no idea.
So she tells me what happened. Of course, she's in tears and she's devastated. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh. Her biggest fear was being told to her, you're gonna lose your scholarship and they're not gonna want you anymore. But we know her as a human and as a person. And that she got caught up in something that she made a bad choice doing. And, we told her we were supporting her. And I think that changed her mindset.
When she said okay, we're gonna handle this, I suddenly saw, I was like, okay, I'm gonna be okay.
The one other day too, is he got you good?
Yeah.
That's good, you saw. It's something that you gotta work on.
Taran had the support of Coach Tar and the Huskies, but her road to Seattle would be anything but easy.
A stupid shoplifting incident. I basically just had to wear it. I had to deal with the media, I had to deal with my team.
You know, everyone makes mistakes, just a dumb decision. We know Taran, and that wasn't her.
They were this.
Yeah,
Like they were stuck. The ones you missed.
were the ones I shoved.
Yeah.
We're in the business of growing people and growing people up through sport, and that's our job. And however we need to help someone like this, we're gonna help her.
Big K for Alvelo.
Alvelo went to court and paid the fines associated with her shoplifting incident. And since moving from Carroll, Ohio to Seattle, she has proven to be the most valuable player on the best team in the country.
Taran's a very talented pitcher. Her story is still left to be written in our program. I mean, she's done so much already and accomplished so much. I think she knows she wants to do more for this program.
And she does it. 20 batters in a row for Taran Alvelo.
I think I come in every day with a positive attitude of like wanting to just like get better. Whether we're number 1 or 25, I feel like you still have to kind of keep that mind, but it definitely has a lot more pressure being at the top, but we can handle it.
That'll do it.
I learned, and I'm really freaking resilient, and I have been tested and tested and tested and tested over and over again, and I'm still here, still pushing.